Hey everybody, welcome back to English Teacher with Matthew channel. Today we're going to talk all about fun with phrasal verbs. Today's phrasal verbs are phrasal verbs about memory. So welcome back to the channel if you are not new, but if you are new, thanks for coming along today, and I hope you learned something new. Today, like I said, we're going to talk all about phrasal verbs to do with memory. Let's talk about the first one, and the first one is flood back, okay? If something floods back, then you suddenly remember it. It comes back to you. When he told me his name, it all came flooding back to me. The memories came flooding back after I saw an old photo. When you saw that photo, all of these memories just came right back to you. As the memories came flooding back, she started to cry of happiness. Wow, sounds so good, right? Because sometimes you can have happy memories, right? Stir up. If something stirs up, then it makes you remember something, or somebody makes someone remember something. The picture of my mum, which I took the day before she died, stirs up many memories of her. It's very sad, right? When you see your old photos, sometimes they can stir up these negative memories. The memories of my old dad stir up many sad feelings inside. That's right. If you see or hear about some memories of someone who's died in your family, they can stir up some interesting memories. Looking at old videos stir up many unhappy feelings. Eat away at. If something eats away at you, then it means it makes you unhappy because you think too much about it. Sometimes some things eat away at you. You can imagine a bad feeling or a bad memory going nom, 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 and eating at you. That's what this means. Don't let your mistakes eat away at you. That's right, don't think about your mistakes too much, because it's not so good to think too much about your unhappy mistakes or your bad mistakes. We can't let any bad memories eat away at us, because if we let the bad memories eat away at us, then it's not going to be very good. If you let your unhappiness eat away at you, then you will probably feel very depressed. It's not a good feeling, right? Put something behind. It means that you don't think about something anymore. You can put your bad experiences behind you and be optimistic about the future, right? Now, the next phrase, let bygones be bygones, can mean exactly the same as this. If you say to someone, let bygones be bygones, it means put it behind you. Try to forget about it. I have to let bygones be bygones and put it all behind me. For example, or here it says, let bygones be bygones and put it all behind you. Just forget about it. Maybe it's better that way. I have to put it all behind me now. I forgive you. Store up. If you store up something, it means you keep it for later. Also, you can think about this in terms of food, maybe. If there's a lockdown, another COVID lockdown, you can store up some food. But here, you can also store up some memories in your mind. We store up many memories over the years. It's true, right? As we grow older, we store up even more memories. Everyone stores up good and bad memories all the time. I hope you store up all the memories of me so you can remember me later. Fingers crossed you will remember me later. The next is associate with. If you associate something with something, like this, that means you make a link, you make a connection with something. I associate this picture with my early childhood, for example. I associate these drawings with my youth. They make me remember my youth. All of these memories I have are associated with my depression because, some people may experience sometimes some depression, and then these memories that they have from their childhood, they can associate with that. They can link them together. They can put them together, right? Come back. It means like to return, right? Even you can say, come back to someone. It means return. But also you can use it to say, some things come back to my mind, to return to one's memory. The lyrics of these songs will come back to me. Just give me a moment. I can't remember them. Okay, it's coming back to me now. It's like, now I remember it. It's another way to say, wow, I remember something. Looking at this picture has made all of my memories come back. Woohoo! I'm happy. Sometimes, some things can help you to remember something. So looking at pictures or reading something can help memories come back to you. Or another thing you can say is this one, which is summon up, okay? If you summon up something, it means it makes you remember something. It makes you think about something. It summons up a lot of happy memories. So when I looked at that picture that had the memories come back to me, maybe it summons up. It makes me think about all of these happy memories. His memory is fantastic. He can summon up many or some random facts he learned years ago. He can just pull it out of his brain. At first, I couldn't summon up his telephone number, but it suddenly came back to me. Stick with. If you stick with something, or something sticks with you, then you can remember it very well. The happy memories will stick with you forever. Those memories will stick with me until my dying day. I hope these memories stick with you for a while. It's very good. Block out. It means you stop something from coming into your mind. You stop yourself from thinking about something. People tend to block out sad memories. It's true, right? If you have any sad or bad memories, you'll try to, no, don't come into my mind. I try my best to block out bad thoughts, but it's difficult. Sounds like a sad person. Blocking out my negative emotions is difficult for me. Conjure up. If you conjure up something, then it makes a picture appear in your mind. This picture conjures up that crazy night where we went out drinking. This smell always conjures up that holiday we went on in France. It was a great holiday as well. French food is delicious. This song always conjures up my time in university. Yes, when I hear this music, I always think of my time in university. It's very good. Call up. If something calls up, it means you make someone remember something. The sea smell, or the smell of the sea, called up memories of her childhood. This thing made her think of this. It's amazing how one song or one picture can call up so many wonderful memories. It's really good, right? So sometimes songs can make you remember things. And we're going to look at two now that are the same. This is the verb form, but there's also a noun form. The verb form is flashback, and with a space. Get a sudden vivid memory. Her thoughts flashed back to her wedding day. So suddenly her thoughts went back to her wedding day and she could see it very vividly. When I see it, my mind flashes back to that moment. When I heard that song, my thoughts flashed back to the time I was in school. It was very good. And the last one, the noun one, a sudden clear memory of something. Sometimes I get a flashback to an unpleasant experience I had, and that is the noun a flashback. Notice how flashback there is together, right? Also, something that's not so good is that sometimes war veterans might suffer from flashbacks. It's not so good, right? After drinking alcohol, I tend to get flashbacks. It's true, sometimes if you drink too much, maybe what will happen is you'll get some flashbacks, and maybe they will be good or bad, I don't know. But anyway, those are the phrasal verbs we learned today. And if you want to learn more, make sure you click the video that's probably on the screen right now, and that will take you to learn even more fantastic phrasal verbs. Thanks so much for watching today, and see you next time. And thanks for watching Fun with Phrasal Verbs with me, English teacher Matthew. And until next time, keep practicing. Thank you so much.